A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Zach Brown gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats.
You're out. Out.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
And now a pitch on the way.
No outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Pruitt is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win.
Hey, need a strikeout right here.
We got time.
Now he'll step off. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hold it.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And he'll step off.
Hey, come on now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
The right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now batting, Orlando Arcia, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Arcia.
And a step off.
Now.
Yelich over at second. Garcia at first, 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day. Into the box now, Manny Pena, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Strong is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Up.
Popped him up. Campusano is right there, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Zach Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewer striding into the box, Prince Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, kid. See it and drop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 2-1. This is lifted out to left. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Miles Strong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Yelich becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Avisail Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of this, huh?
And he'll step off. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit. Ready now, Jed Jerko comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he got him. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Number 9, Manny.
At the plate now, Manny Pena. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Pena is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special. Stepping up to the plate, Prince Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly can.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mark Mathias. And that one right down Main Street. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just you and him. Get him yourself. One.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mark Mathias has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Lorenzo Cain comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Campusano is there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, John Birdie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewer. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So here's Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Garcia.
Plays the 1 here.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hard on the ground towards short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Straw is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Sent packing on just 4 pitches. Score remains tied 1-1. Miguel Sano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Prince Pruitt takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 4th.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
Afternoon. Jacob Waguespack will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. DeYoung's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Rowdy Tellez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bounce towards the second baseman. Wong barehanded. It's there, and he's out. We've played an inning. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep down the left field line.
Heads up, wall.
O'Neill is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Shaw, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, Luis Campusano, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Campusano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there.
Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And there's one down now. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Coming to the plate now, Brian O'Grady. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he gets ahead 0-1.
One strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, one down.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he sets him down swinging. Brian O'Grady becomes out number 2 this inning. Trent Grisham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got 2.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Kevin Biggio is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Blue Jays. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reese McGuire is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Into the box, Brian O'Grady. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brian O'Grady is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Trent Grisham is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, one down right now.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Brock Holt now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Blue Jays. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And that's the first out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Slurve in there, strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto, and a step off. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. To third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Go down. Digging in once again, Brian O'Grady, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready once again, Trent Grisham. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Settling in now, Brock Holt. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
No ball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail. So striding forward now, Cavan Biggio. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
So coming to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the third inning on. And We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Prince Pruitt is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for the Dodgers,
first pitch on its way.
A.J. Pollock. First pitch, 7:15.
Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
Hey, nobody.
Now another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And that's the second out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Ah, way to get dirty in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Max Muncy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Chopped out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The next to bat for St. Louis, Prince Pruitt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cody Hosey, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Bouncing ball toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now in the box, Michael Busch. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
22. Clayton.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Here we go, guys.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Palm ball, and he jumps ahead there 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Again, another foul ball. Now he'll step off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Max Muncy.
There you go, fellas. Let's go.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, now, we got two.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down. In now, Prince Pruitt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Campusano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. And good for him. Prince Pruitt has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now at the plate, Cody Hosey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch. In the 8th and 9th inning.
At the plate, Michael Busch.
The batter number
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Michael Busch.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Prince Pruitt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
a rip on it, huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 left for St. Louis. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled to the left side, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donuts.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Max Muncy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in, Will Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Cody Hosey.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
We got no outs.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Into the box, Michael Bush. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Skied into straightaway right. Turner is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Chris Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Chris Taylor.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot, John Brebbia comes on from the pen hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brebbia.
New inning set to get underway. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
For the Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
A.J. Pollock.
Count 1-0.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Prince Pruitt earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Prince Pruitt gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped
pitch.
6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
That's up.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground.
Mine.
And that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Mets nothing, Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League. Striding forward, Pete Alonso. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Pete Alonso.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Two.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
The right fielder,
Michael Conforto stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Strong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next for the Mets. That's Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up.
Welcome back. As the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me...
The pitcher, Prince Pruitt, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Edman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Sent on the ground out to second.
Come on, get down.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Fly, big guy. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Miles Straw is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on,
Here comes the 1-2 to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jeff McNeil 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. This is foul right side.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season.
Come on, get ahead.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Michael Conforto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now to the plate, Danny Santana as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Prince Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Will Toffey.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slow little roller to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this.
Shortstop.
Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1 there on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil, and their runners at the corners now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. DeYoung's got it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. For the Mets. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Left side. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Wilson Ramos.
And there's a base hit on the line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Inside, ball 1.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Prince Pruitt. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he sets him down swinging. Prince Pruitt becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, no outs now.
First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Thomas is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Thomas to the track. Onto the grass hill and gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show. Kevin Gossman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Swung on and missed. That strike two. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
One guy I'm a little worried about is Brandon Crawford. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 268 the average for him coming in. One home run and three driven in. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number two. Now at the plate, Chris Rosado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Prince Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
Stay high, here you go.
Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Rosado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad De La Guerra, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Belt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in, Aramis Garcia, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And Wong will make the catch to retire. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Scott Spindler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Balls up, balls
Popped
up.
him up. Kisner waits on it. One away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in, Kevin Gausman.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abiatel Avellino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Prince Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duggar's there for it, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Chris Rosado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad De La Guerra. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch on its way. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in, Aramis Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Here we go, boys.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder at the track. Gone!
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in now, Kevin Gausman. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Abiatel Avellino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The pitcher, Prince Pruitt, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosado is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Chris Rosado.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Hey, one away.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is O'Neill. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad De La Guerra. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, De La Guerra averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Kisner over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.